Alright. We're back with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I am late because the person who was supposed to come take over my shift was late. Having a job makes it hard to stream on a timely matter. Although I do get to enjoy a bit of extra money, as I am now being paid overtime. There's a lot to do. No, okay. But for now, let's rest.
You're a good man, Soziel. But I'm tormented by thoughts of how I would have broken you, how I would have destroyed you and mocked your goodness. I feel like I've wronged you.
I know. The old Urushule would have done those things. But you are a different person. I can see that. I trust you.
Alright, what do we have here? Alright. Lady Konomi doesn't look nearly as confident or bold as before. Commander, what a blessing it is to have you back. Mendev is in need of your help. There's been a revolt in Neocean. The disgruntled nobles are completely out of control. They proclaimed the Royal Council dissolved and arrested several of its members. Many politicians were accused of collaborating with the demons. Some were executed, others were torn apart by the crowd. The first treasurer has fled. There's fighting in the streets between mercenaries hired by the aristocrats and the guard, who is loyal to the Royal Council. Dresden has received letters from the insurgents as well as from the loyal servants of the crown, requesting your support, but both the Royal Council and I have faith that you will elect to defend the legitimate authority. This faith is not misplaced, is it? Lady Konomi regards you with a devotion you've never seen in her before. So for your generals, they are resting, that's why you can't assign them. Yeah, I remember your your message at the end of the stream last time. So, and again, thank you, because I was starting to freak out over that. I'd rather not have to start over again with more new generals. Right, here we go. If the powerful have gone mad and are spilling blood in the streets, there is only one force that can stop them: the Church. We'll appeal to the clerics to intervene in this conflict. Their voices will be heard. Why would we bother saving the Royal Council? So it can keep pushing us around? I propose we publicly support the nobles. If a few esteemed elders were to depart from the council, it wouldn't be a terrible loss for the nation. I know a thiefling, Zarsi. She's from the River Kingdoms. She was saying something about a young state over in the Stolen Lands that managed to cobble together a proper, cohesive nation from a bunch of riffraff. Pretty slick considering how tricky it was to make them not hate each other's guts. Want to invite them to help us patch things up? So Neurosian first demanded, but now is asking? The situation in the capital must really be grim. You are absolutely right, Commander. I admit the Royal Council hasn't shown you the proper respect and amicability. I myself brought this to their attention on numerous occasions. Lady Konomi's posture is full of repentance. But trust me when I say that none of them wished you ill, and they all shared the unshakable belief that you were the savior of our nation. Why is there rioting in Neocean? Without Her Majesty's steady hand, the capital has fallen into decay. Some are settling old scores. Others have discovered new opportunities. Mendev is accustomed to following a highly respectable leader. The only one who can protect the throne from greedy hands is you, Commander. Lady Konomi gives you a deep bow, exuding remorse and obedience. What's the situation in the capital? The Royal Council, Her Majesty's most trusted civil servants and public officials, have long been in conflict with many powerful Mendevian aristocrats. The former had connections and influence. The latter had their family names, riches, and personal armies comprised of mercenaries, sworn knights, and commoners. For many years, their strife was latent and civilized. Coercion, bribery, intrigue. But the nobility spotted an opportune moment. They decided to overthrow the clique of dignitaries that has usurped royal power. That is what they call the Council. A series of arrests ensued, but the Royal Council found its own supporters and retaliated. Currently, numerous aristocrats are assembling their forces in the capital. The Supreme Court building now serves as the base of operations for the new Royal Council formed by the leaders of the nobility. The old Royal Council is holding Her Majesty's castle, the treasury, and the guard headquarters. Every so often skirmishes break out in the streets. Many civil servants have left their workplaces, and the townspeople are fleeing the city. The capital is paralyzed. I'd like to hear the council's opinions. Of course, but I implore you, do not delay. Every minute counts. Socio, what can the church do in a situation like this? Become a living wall between the opposing sides. Call for mercy, and if necessary, warn them about heaven's wrath. People sometimes forget their conscience, and that's what clerics are for. In the end, they will remind the people that we're in the middle of a holy war. And who do you think they'll call the shots in the Royal Council before, my good Sir Cleric? Its leaders, the Paladin and the Inquisitor. In other words, the pious people. Just like the ones you want to ask for help. Yep. Darren, why should we support the nobility? They will form a new royal council. It's certainly possible that they'll end up being exactly the same. Hypocrites, bores, and schemers. But firstly, it will be a new, refreshing set of hypocrites, bores, and schemers. And secondly, they will remember who it was who helped them rise to power, and won't demand at every turn that we kiss their banner. You're mistaken if you think that those nobles will be better than the Royal Council. They, at least, knew the boundaries that had been set by the Queen, but a band of nobles who seize supreme power will believe that they are entitled to anything. Okay. Woljif, what was that about the River Kingdoms? Zarsi, a friend of mine, was telling me about this kingdom in the Stolen Lands, how it was made. For centuries, all kinds of rabble and outcasts were gathered there. And then this new leader appeared, and the whole mishmash became a solid nation. So it got me thinking, if they're so damn good at making different sorts see eye to eye, maybe we should put them to use here. They might butter up some folks and give others a scare, but whatever. It'll chill the hotheads, eh? Anyone who calls on foreigners to solve their country's problems is just asking for an intervention. We have no right to show Mendev's weakness to other nations. Yeah, well, you guys put yourselves in this situation. Lady Konomi, do you really expect me to support the Royal Council? Commander, neither they nor I were ever your enemies. We were doing our duty, although we may have been unwise and presumptuous on occasion. But I assure you, all mistakes have been addressed. By being generous, you will only demonstrate just how wrong the capital was about you and teach them a lesson. Wow. This is some small-time thief chatting up the judge stuff. Your Honor, I've seen the error of my ways. I was wrong, but I've learned my lesson. Please be generous. Cut the crap. We've been around. We know what those promises are worth. I have heard everything I need. Then I hope you will make the right decision. Okay, let's see. Holy Relic. Robe of Angelic Prudence. +4 Charisma and Wisdom. Also allows the wearer to cast greater angelic aspect at will as a level 20th cleric. Maybe. Let's see. Family heirloom, gift from nobility. Whenever the wearer of this cloak resistance +5 lands a killing blow. All enemies in a 15-foot radius must pass a will save or become blinded for 4 rounds. I'm inclined to go with Darren's idea just for that. Let's see, Walter's plan. Masterpiece from an artisan from a distant land. Which is elixir of inconceivable transmutations of body and soul and also mind. Whoever drinks this elixir will permanently gain a +2 inherent bonus on all ability scores. Holy shit. Let's go for that. Hold on. Let's see, what is the gift of the Royal Council? Goggles of Quick Grasp. A +15 competence bonus on persuasion checks, as well as all lore knowledge skill checks. Oh my god, that's also good. Okay. Yes. Concern. Declaring independence. All generals gain a +7 bonus to power. 100,000 finance. 10,000 material. Better not. Okay. All of these are pretty good, except maybe the Holy Relic. I can live without that. Mainly because the enhancement bonus wouldn't stack with any of the other items I have. Let's see. Darren's item. Well, let's see. It still runs on the chance of having to land a killing blow. So that could wind up being only so-so. A +2 to all stats for any one character, most likely going to be mine, is going to be good no matter what. Then there's a +15 bonus on persuasion checks. Ah, that's good too. The Holy Relic is good for clerics or shamans, but you're neither of them. True. Oh man, like, I'm stuck. Every single one of these is good. Oh my god. Let me think. Alright, you know what? No. I'll side with the Royal Council. Why not? Everyone deserves a second chance and all that. Besides, like, I might as well focus on getting a plus 15 to my persuasion check, since that's, like, my intimidate's pretty much the one good thing I got going for me. Lady Konomi, I will support the Royal Council. Arguably, the elixir is the best choice. I've made my choice. I'll live with it. I knew you would choose sensibly. I promise that Her Majesty's servants will not forget your loyalty. Order in the capital will be restored, and you will always be able to count on your extremely grateful friends. I apologize once more for all the misunderstandings we've had in the past, Commander. I thank you, and I won't take any more of your time. As soon as the situation in Neocean changes, I will immediately convene the Diplomatic Council to give you a full report. Alright, good for you. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah, this is all the stuff I gave to... What's her name? To Aivu. Where the hell is it? Okay, from oldest to newest. What the hell? I just don't get it right now? Whatever. God, I wish I was richer. I really wanted to play the game. Don't worry, you'll get there. Wait, how much... I'm so desperate I might start praying again. I'll go for it. But, like... Let's see. How go for it about this? You can all, like... you can always just save up little by little. I don't mean little bit like $2 or something that would take forever. Like, see if you can save up $100 a paycheck to put to the side. The downside of saving is you have to cut corners on like what you eat and like what you spend your free time on and such. Let's see. Great fortitude. Fortitude is unmatched. Fort save, roll twice, take the higher result. Go for it. Wolja? Oh no, Windwalk. Okay. Weapon focus, mythic, longbows. Sure, go nuts. Arushale. Flawless attacks. Yep, -4 on iterative attacks. Dayron next. Level up. Spell focus mythic. Let's see, so conjuration spell somehow needs a whatever. I'm not sure what spells you cast, but okay. Oh. Okay. Whatever. Woljif. Dagger. Critical. Out of curiosity, does that mean Woljif can crit? How much can he crit by now? 17 and 20. Wasn't that always the case? Focus, improve critical. Your fret range is doubled. The fret range on a dagger is what? On its own, the fret range of a dagger is 17 through 20. So instead, it's when doubled. No, the fret range of a dagger is 19 and 20. Doubling that, it should be 17 to 20 already. So the mythic should turn it into like one more than that. I don't know. Well, whatever. Level up Camellia. Spirit Hunter. Improve critical on Rapia. Let's see. Elemental Swarm. Energy Drain. Heal Mass. Wall of the Banshee. Oh no, Whale. Whale of the Banshee. Okay. Shape Change. Neat. Winds of Vengeance. Surround yourself with a buffering shower of supernatural harm. Grant you a fly speed of 60 feet, which is pretty useless in this game. Neither your speed armor nor your fly speed. Okay. You have total concealment against ranged attacks. Gases and most gaseous breath weapons cannot pass through the winds. In addition, when a creature hits you with a melee attack, you can shape your winds so they lash out at the creature as an immediate action. The creature must make a fort saving throw or take 5d8 pure bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. On a failed save, huge creatures are checked. Large sized or smaller creatures are blown away instead of knocked prone. A successful save, the damage is halved and not. Okay. Okay. That's pretty neat. So is Foresight. Okay, cool. Crit range on a dagger is 19 and 20, just like swords. Elemental Swarm is a very powerful spell. It might give you an extra edge in tough battles. Usually you'd want a druid in your party just for that spell. Alright, let's take a look at Elemental Swarm. Spell opens a portal to an elemental plane and summons elementals from it. Okay. When the spell is complete. It takes a full round. Okay. 2d4 large elementals appear. Okay. 5 rounds later. 5 rounds! 5 rounds later, a 1d4 huge elementals appear. 5 rounds after that, 1 greater elemental appears. The summoned elementals appear when you designate an actor according to their initiative check results. They attack your opponents to the best of their ability. Okay. Clearly, I would cast this before going into combat because, again, this thing takes it lasts 10 minutes per level. Since you only get 17th level, the duration of the spell is what? 17? Like, it's nearly 3 hours. Yeah. There's no need to wait to cast that just anywhere aside from like before a fight. I'm not casting it during one, but I won't need to. Although sadly, Camellia doesn't have doesn't automatically get the mythic or regular feats or anything that helps be a good summoner. Weapon specialization mythic. Gain a bonus equal to half the mythic rank. Okay. It's got a few. Improved abundant spell casting. Alright. And again. Yeah, it's been a while since I've focused on her. Let's see. Extra mythic ability, enduring spells. Which does what again? Effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than an hour. Okay. Not the best, but it's not the worst. Alright, she's done. Ember, level up. Stigmatized Witch. Skill focused persuasion. Sure, game. Not sure why the game gives her that. I can understand giving her heal. Storm bolts. Destiny Beyond Birth. You no longer suffer the racial penalty to an ability score. Okay. Let's see. Ninio, level up. Meta Magic, Quicken Spell. Can't say that's bad. Shades. The spell functions like Shadow Conjuration, except that it mimics conjuration spells of 8th level or lower. Alright, the illusory conjurations created deal 4/5 to non-believers, and non-damaging effects are 80% likely to work against non-believers. Okay. And Greater Shout. "10d6 sonic damage and a stun." Expanded Arsenal, Magic School. All bonuses from your feats and mythic feats that apply to another school of magic, such as Spell Focus feat, Full Specialization, now apply for a chosen school of magic. Conjuration. Sure. What else you get? Elemental Barrage. Why not? And next, Spell Focus Mythic for Illusion. Why not? That's it. She's all done. Socials level up. Superior Summoning. Why is it giving so much conjuration focus on like summoning? Let's see. What else we got? Abundant Casting, of course. Enduring Spells. Makes sense for clerics. Okay. Improved Abundant Spell Casting. Then Regil. Armiger. Armiger. Double slice. Oh. Regil, weapon finesse, mythic. Let's see. Use dex mod instead of strength for damage rolls. That's fine. Abundant smite chaos. Okay, sure. And last, Piranha Strike mythic. Okay. Variables level up. Blind fight. So, scoring. And the mythic level. Power attack. Unrelenting assault. Yeah. And last but not least, flawless attacks. Alright. I have a new gnome hooked hammer for you. Rebound. I think this was the one I wanted to give him. Let's see. Yeah, it's another axiomatic weapon. It's just +3. It has a chance to stun an enemy. I'm trying to think. Did I get any other gnome hooked hammer that I would want to give to Regil? Yeah, Crushing Burden. Here it is. Let's see. Higher DC. Fatigues enemies, then runs the risk of exhausting them. The only downside is it's vicious. Still worth it. Then you... Did I get any... You Dwarven War Axe? That would be good. Nope. Nah, not really. Alright. Let's move on. But it's a vicious weapon. Yep. Let me see. The vicious property deals 2d6 to the target and 1d6 to you. It should be fine. Exactly using Regil's lately, so who cares, right? It should be fine. It'll work out. Now, with everything said and done, I gotta do the most important thing. What is this? Court of Dresden. Code of Martial Law. The Court of Dresden shall be held before the army of Dresden. Whensoever the queen, the king, or their viceroys are absent from the fortress, the current sworn commander of Dresden shall be proclaimed the supreme judge. Okay, the court of Dresden is open to the soldiers of Dresden. Senior officers have the right to dispute a sentence or express their agreement, but the commander of Dresden shall make the final decision. The procedure for court-martials in Dresden has been expedited, and the commander's judgment shall not be open to appeal. And that's all just 1. Like 1.1 through 2 and 3. And then 2. Any civilian attached to the crusade who is not a subject of Mendev, who deceives, engages in fraud, or breaks agreements shall be sentenced to banishment from Dresden. 3. Any civilian attached to the crusade who is a subject of Mendev, who deceives, engages in fraud, or breaks agreements shall be sentenced to imprisonment. 4. Any soldier or officer who breaks the code of honorable conduct with respect to the people of Mendev shall be sentenced to imprisonment. 5. Any cultist or demon follower proven to have engaged in heresy shall be executed. 6. Any looter proven to have committed an act of pillaging shall be sentenced to imprisonment. 6.1. Any looter proven to have killed soldiers of Dresden before robbing them shall be sentenced to death. 7. Any preacher who serves the gods but engages in heresy and corruption of soldiers shall be sentenced to banishment. 8. Those who sell harmful and forbidden potions, powders, and other medicines to soldiers in Dresden shall be sentenced to death. 9. Any deserter who is caught during an escape shall be summarily sentenced to death. Any deserter who is found hiding shall be arrested and sent to the front to serve in the unit known as the condemned. 10. Anyone without a military rank who kills a soldier of Dresden shall be convicted by the court of Dresden and sentenced to death. Okay. 11. Any soldier who kills another soldier of Dresden shall be sentenced to death. And 12. Any soldier of Dresden who breaks the laws of other nations shall be sentenced to imprisonment. Sure. I'm not sure how much I'm going to stick to that. Pretty sure I didn't stick to that already, but I've gone through the whole game this far and I never bothered to look. Dragon's Awakening. Before I go through that, go to the end. The main thing I need to do is to talk to Hilor and change. It's finally time to respec. Now how do I go? Alright. Now, from what I need to do for the respec, I need to consider a few things. First off, I don't need the mythical beast thing since I no longer have Ivu. I'm not going to use that. Second, I'm thinking I don't get the Dragonair Scion because I'm already going to have wings. And the perfect body ability gives me all the resistance to fire I'm going to need. So I need to think of something else to go for. Yesterday I awakened as a dragon. Today I need to learn how to properly spec or to use it properly. Hilor is in bed. It's a new class entirely. Well, it's not going to be a Dragonborn Scion or Dragonair Scion. See, So the experiment. Ninio gestures excitedly. I will need some supplies for this one. Boy, please bring me a bottle of alcohol. Any will do. Please hurry up. Science can't wait. I'll come back when I have a bottle. I await your return with the greatest anticipation, with immense, immeasurable impatience. Okay. Ninio needs alcohol. I'm not gonna ask why. Well, I will eventually, but no. Hilor. Hilor's face is ashen. He retains his impeccable posture, but from time to time he winces in pain. Commander, I beg for your help. I've picked up the Spinner of Nightmares trail again. I figured out that her den is near the City of Eyes, where she plays host to demons. It would have been too risky to try to storm the place, and I didn't want to put the others' lives in danger. I snuck in alone to catch her off guard. I nearly got to her, but I don't know what you saw in the abyss, but what I saw at the Spinner of Nightmares den, it was horrible. Please help me. My daughter is in great danger, grave, unthinkable danger. Please finish my hunt. Kill the Spinner of Nightmares. Save my daughter. I'm counting on you. Yep. I found the Spinner of Nightmares diary. Right. Hilor snatches the pages from your hands. Thank you, Commander. I never imagined such luck. A diary. Now we'll have the tactical advantage. We'll study her notes and deduce where she's hiding. Thank you. I admire your bravery. You ventured into the city of demons and brought back just the information we needed. Impressive. Spinner of Nightmares Den has been revealed. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I would recommend the Sword Saint, but that's not exactly your style. The Sword Saint does get some pretty neat bonuses to his favorite weapon. Alright, have to go. Good luck. Watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. We're gonna save. Gold Dragon. What should I change into? My companions and I need good training. I will get a great mentor from Absalom. For the first few times, he'll train your fighters for free, or free of charge. See, Absalom, for more than 4,000 years, Absalom has been the city at the center of the world, a metropolis-sized showcase of the greatest treasures on all Golarion. The city not only holds a key strategic position for both commercial and military endeavors in the region, but encompasses the site of the ascension of 4 deities, and claims to have been founded by none other than the last Aslanti, the god Eredin. What else? You could be a Hell Knight. They are pretty strong, but they're lawful. Or there's Cavalier. Alright, well... Oh, hold on. Before I do that, let me double check a few things. Character, biography. So neutral good. I'm gonna try to stay neutral good. What? Oh, what else was there that I focused on with my character? Abilities. Martial. I forgot the birthday I chose. Oh well. Oh, now, no, I know. Become a paladin. Why would I be a paladin? I could never pull that off. I mean, I tried it in Pathfinder Kingmaker, and even then I failed miserably. Alright, let's see. Accept. Here we go. First things first, I'm still sticking with the same... Yeah, with the same, what's it called? Portrait. Next. Now comes the hard part. I choose my class. You suggested Sword Saint, Cavalier, Hell Knight. Well, the auras for starters and the divine weapon bond. Who is the Sword Saint? I think it was Sword Saint in the first in Kingmaker. So I know it's not the Hunter. Sword Saint. Right, where's it at? It's not the Monk. Magus? Yeah, okay, Magus. Here we go. Alright, so what does a Sword Saint do? A Sword Saint spends his life focusing his training and meditation into a rapturous perfection of the use of a single weapon, which is usually but not always a sword, channeling his arcane might through it in a dizzying and deadly dance beyond the abilities of even the greatest of mundane fighters. Alright. You know what? I'll keep it simple. I'm gonna stick with a fighter just because I still want to have that weapon training. I just want to figure out what's... So let's see. Not Aldori Defender. Armiger is just a Hell Knight to be. Mutation Warrior. Mutation Warrior gets mutagen instead of armor trading. Mutagen discoveries. I don't think this is a good idea. Two-handed fighter. No. Wait, hey, does Sword Saint get weapon training? Perfect Strike. Lightning Draw. Use intelligence modifier as well as dexterity on initiative rolls. It's cool. Magus Arcana instead gets critical perfection. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, nah, this goes for a different book because I still want to focus on being able to scare things. I just won't be using this. Let's see. This is a Cavalier. Does the Cavalier have that? Companions, orders, Beast Rider, that's halflings only. Disciple of the Pike. Fearsome Leader. Oh, here we go. Fearsome Leader. This is... See, fear is a good motivator, and some commanders use this fact to inspire their troops, preferring it to the usual approach. If you want a dreadful carnage build, I suggest going Sword Lord, if you're okay with using a dueling sword. I'm not actually. Like, I want to be able to make the most out of the fact that I can turn into a dragon. So I was hoping to pick something that can choose natural weapons. And I know that there's a version of weapon training for fighters that can do that. So I'll just go for fighter. What was the point of going for this? The Draconic Bloodline, Fearful Might, which... Yeah, it's just... It's a bonus feat. I'm pretty sure I can get the feat that does this anyway. Let me see. What should I go for? Should I just go for the regular fighter? Oh wait, what does Sword Lord get exactly? Aside from using Dueling Sword. No wait, all their abilities require them to use a Dueling Sword, don't they? No, defensive parry doesn't say any... Oh yeah, when attacking with a Dueling Sword. Yep. Yeah, I guess I'll just go base fighter. Human. I mean, I did save before I did this, so I can choose something else. Let's see. Noble. Let's see. Leader. None of these give like a bonus to natural weapons, right? Improved unarmed strike, but that's not what I'm after. Nope. Scholars, nope. Wanderer, nope. Yeah, none of these. Alright. I'll just go for the same background I had before. Noble Leader. Max the strength. Actually didn't have that. If I remember, I had a bonus to my intelligence. Yeah. Let's see here. I remember I had a pretty good stat line here. I didn't have 4 skills. Oh well, whatever. Alright. Weapon focus. Uh-oh. I could choose claw or bite. I wouldn't be able to choose all of them anyway. Touch. Gore? Since I have 2 claw attacks with my dragon form, I guess I'll go for claw. Yes, that's it. No. I remember now. Choose. Intimidating prowess. And then skill focus persuasion. I don't even know if this is the way to go. I don't know. Atrocious, what's your opinion? What do you think would be the best way to get the most out of the Gold Dragon Mythic Path? I did choose Iomedae. I'll stay consistent with this. Neutral good. Yeah, that one. No scars. Don't care. Of course, have the hairstyle match the portrait. Yeah. Alright. You mainly have a... Oh, hold on. I don't think you can specialize in natural attacks. You mainly have a bite attack, though. The Gold Dragon form is powerful in itself, so I don't think you need to build any build towards making it better. But if you must, with it, I'd go for a cleave build with power attack. Nah, I'm going for the Dreadful Carnage build. I guess like cleave as a secondary. Trying to go for a deep red, but like I can't find anything. Guess that.
I'm always ready.
Nope.
None shall escape.
There it is. Lewis. Oh! Almost messed that up.
Let's hear you cry!
Alright. Then we just keep this going. Dazzling display. Man, have to go for this like 17 more times. Alright. What do I need? I need power attack for either build, so I'll grab that. Fighter again. Wait, what stat should I even focus on building? I guess raise charisma up again. Why not? Let's see, weapon specialization, claw. Let's see, advanced weapon training. You're not considered dual wielding when you use claws, are you? You focused on strength before, that's why your intimidate was so. Oh, you're right. Oh my God, that's right. Abandon. That's right. I didn't need to focus on my charisma too much because I got the feat that turned my strength modifier into a persuasion bonus. Oh my goodness. How did I miss that? It let me put all my eggs in one basket for the most part. Okay. You don't dual wield natural weapons. Okay. I figured I'd ask since the game says that my dragon form gets 2 wing attacks, 2 claw attacks, you know, a tail attack and a bite attack. So I was like, you know, you have a claw in each hand, does that count as dual wielding? I figured I'd ask. It says I have the golden breath, but like, is there any way to, what's it called? Like turn into a dragon now, or is that supposed to come later? Oh, that comes later. Should I even respec now then? Shit. You know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. I unfortunately have to use the restroom. Respec now. It's better, but don't forsake your human form. Alright. Help me brainstorm with this. Because there's so much equipment I need to consider. All those damn weapons and armor. Okay. Okay. And I'm back. Thank you. There. And here. Okay. And we're back to the brainstorm. Do not forsake your human form. Okay. I guess try to figure out what weapon if I'm not forsaking my human form, I should consider what weapon I'll focus on. If I am focusing on any other weapon. Let me see here. Hope Crusher. A lot of these weapons are pretty powerful, so. I don't know. Whatever I get, it'll be something that doesn't clash with one of the other party members. So. Maybe I'll make sure it's a +5. No, wait, no. Mythic Path. The Perfect Body ability makes it so that I treat all my weapons as if they're +5. So, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I don't have to worry about the plus bonus of the weapon, just the special abilities of it. So let's see here. Deathbed Servant. Shield of the Holy Form. Reeking Heart of Arcane. Alright, let's see. Nope. So anything that's just a simple plus weapon can be ignored. A heavy flail? What was this thing's bonus again? Yeah, it gets an additional +8. And since I'm losing the Azada ability, I'm losing the natural haste, so this could be pretty useful. Or I could still choose to go Sword and Shield. It says Finian. I think it said Finian upgraded. Start dialogue with Finian. Nope. Nope, nothing new. Alright. Yeah, anytime I... Might I suggest an idea? By all means. I am stuck. Why don't you try a crit build? Sure, but like a crit build requires me to focus on a weapon, so what weapon do you suggest? All the weapons will become a +5 as soon as I equip them, so there's no point worrying about the enhancement bonus. I just worry about any any other bonus that would apply. But I'm stuck trying to figure out which of those weapons I'll use. Like, see how this thing says it's a +3 corrosive weapon, but as soon as I say it's the thing I equip, it becomes a +5. So now I'm just looking at what kind of weapon should I focus on aside from that. But if I'm going crit build, that does narrow my options. Let's see. Finian is a 17 to 20, so it's this. How about utilizing Finian to the best and go for dual-wielding scimitars? Are scimitars the best weapon to go for? 18 to 20 crit range. Oh. Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. Sure, let's give it a go. I've been stuck. Let's see how it works. It was either that or the sword bash. Let's see here. So, what would you recommend? Does the Sword Saint have like the ability to properly utilize dual wielding, or should I still stick with fighter? Probably should stick with fighter, huh? Yeah, this is not going. This doesn't seem like it's made for dual wielders. Fighter. Alright, yeah. Alright. Just straight fighter. Noble, leader. Alright, well. Saint does not dual wield. Okay. Can I still make the strength build? Can I still get the fear build working? Because, like, I still like the fact that I was able to be really good at persuasion. No. Oh, yeah. I don't have to use my dex. Yeah. I could just as easily utilize this build with dual wield with strength weapons. Right? What does my dex have to be in order to properly dual wield? Like, yes, you can still get that working. You have more than enough feats for it. You do need 15 dex to dual wield, though. That's the problem. Alright. Wait, only 15? I don't need it any higher? It's actually a lot easier than I thought. Let's see. I guess I can just make my dex 16. Not with a strength build. Alright. I'll still have it at 13. No, wait. I don't need it at 13. That's overkill. What should I make it then? Put this last few points in intelligence. And one last point in con. Let's go. That. Persuasion. Oh. Yeah. It should be fine. Alright. In that case, I'm still going... In that case, weapon focus scimitar. Then still dazzling display. And then what else? And 2-weapon fighting. Actually, I can find out now. 2-weapon fighting, double slice, shield master. Let's see. Does it? It won't tell me what improved 2-weapon fighting requires. It says I also need. Well, yeah, I can have that easy. All right, 2-weapon fighting. Still choose Iomedae. Neutral good. Let's see, which of these? The cranky one. That one. No scars needed. I guess I can change the eye. It's not like you can notice an eye color change on anything other than like Azamar and what's it called? And Tieflings. Yeah, that's fine.
Mere flesh wound.
Nope.
Spell's not working like that.
When you reach level 16, I believe you get the weapon training feat to effectively dual-wield scimitars. Scimitar? Wait, no, scimitars are already light weapons. I don't need to take a feat. The weapon training feat is to dual-wield non-light weapons. Scimitars aren't light, right? I don't need to take the feat for them.
I lead. You follow.
I'm pretty sure, anyway. No, they are not light weapons. Oh, okay. I'll trust you. No reason not to. Alright, what should I grab next? Intimidating prowess. I can get double slice later. Double slice at my strength to my offhand attacks. Usually should be good to have, right? Next level up. Should I increase any of these or no? Just stick with strength. Yeah, I'll just stick with strength. Increase skills. Weapon specialization, scimitar. And keep it going. Oh, yeah, here we go. Advanced weapon training. This is what you were talking about, right? The effortless dual wielding. Let's see. Treat all one-handed weapons to the trained weapon group as though they were light weapons. Yeah. And then for the trained weapon group, I choose not light. Oh, no, I'm still choosing, yeah, heavy blades. Scimitars are there. Alright, there we go. Next up for level 6. Still raising these. Improved weapon fighting. Greater weapon fighting requires my dex to be higher than that, right? Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Should be fine. Keep going. Alright, so what should I grab? Hammer the gap. No. Power attack, right? Shatter defenses. Yeah, pretty sure I don't look at those. Let's see here. You make a full attack. Each step you hit deals additional damage. Maybe later. I'm surprised you could select improved weapon fighting. You are? Huh. Maybe it's because I have equipment that's already increasing it? I don't know. Actually, hold on. Let me scroll down. What's... Like greater 2 weapon fighting should be here somewhere, right? Near the bottom. Let me just type in 2. Testing, testing. When did it cut out, though? I'm pretty sure you heard me when I asked you what, like, when you suggested take always a chance. Or you just guessed, I don't know. Alright, here we go. Well, no, actually, we're way past time. God damn. Well, with all that said, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna be on later tonight with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Thanks again to everyone who's stopped by the channel. Alright, I'll see you later. Until then, take care.